Qam Yasharahla. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to you, Qam, out just pushing the truth in love, sincerity, and charity with all humility. Okay, this is the brother YASHAWAN from the GMS Bombers Camp, back at you with another brief lesson. Okay, the name of this lesson is entitled, The Lord Gave It the Increase. Okay, or the Lord gave the increase. Alright, now this increase, alright, speaking about, you're doing the work. Okay, just as when you increase in knowledge, you also increase in sorrow. Okay, but the point being, the Lord gave it you the increase. So whether you on the job, okay, whether you are in a camp, all right, when you excel and move up the ladder, okay, is the Lord is the one that gave it you the increase. Okay, because why? You put in work. Okay, you study, you do what is required. Okay, in terms of the job aspect, when you are at work, okay, you come to work, you come to work on time. All right, you perform better than everybody. Okay, and you are basically you become an asset. All right, so therefore the people over you, okay, they thought to say promote you. All right, so at the end of the day, the Lord is the one that gives you that increase. Okay, same thing with us Qam in camps. Okay, you are coming to this thing as a babe, then you grow. Okay, and you continue to seek the Lord. You put in work. All right, as time goes on, okay, you become a seasoned brother. Then you begin to grow. All right, and then next thing you know, you become a fourth in command, third in command, like that. All right, but I want to focus on just the increased aspect of it. Okay, just the increased aspect of it. But let me read this first. This is 1 Corinthians 3 and 6 and 7. I have planted, Apollos watered, but the Most High gave the increase. See then, neither is he that planted anything, neither is he that watered, but the Most High that giveth the increase. All right. So when you get promotion, the Lord is the one that gives you it. Okay. Whether you get increase in pay, the Lord is the one that gives you it. All right. So now as for us, Qam, okay, when we increase in certain areas, all right, the Lord increase you in that area. Okay, it shows that more is going to be required of you. Okay, now as for the job aspect, okay, you're working and then you get an increase. That is also to test you, to try you, and like I said, more will be required of you. Okay, because now that here it is, when you get your job, okay, as a supervisor or manager, okay, more will be required of you. Okay, you may have a lot of paperwork to do. You may have scheduling to do. Okay, you may have time sheet to do. You have all of these different things to do as a supervisor or manager. Okay, so now that you got to find a balance. Okay, you got to find a balance between that and doing the work of Yahweh. All right. So you would basically now examine yourself. Okay, you gotta fight twice as harder now. All right, to do the works of Yahweh. Okay, so yeah, the increase in the job may be good. Okay, but now the Lord may put you in that reason in that state just to see how you would handle it, just to see if you would keep it balanced with Him. Okay, because now that You may have Akim, may get an increase to get more money, okay, to put in a better position, but that better position comes with stipulations. That comes with more work, okay. So now that you have more work, okay, so how are you gonna put in this time for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai? All right, you gotta balance it now, okay. So the Lord put you in that position to either the keep to fade you out, okay, to fade you out, all right, or just to try you and to put you through, that fire, all right, and that's really what it's about, okay, putting you through that fire, all right, because the Lord said that for those that whom he chastise, those whom he loveth, okay, he's gonna try them, as the scriptures say, acceptable men in the furnace of adversity, okay, and those he also give increases too, just for them to fall on their own ruin, okay, for them to basically fall out, okay, because now that they get increase, they forget the Lord, okay, so slowly you will see the work of the Lord being done, okay, then eventually it stopped. They just said that the Lord, push out, okay. So hey, let's look up this word increase. All right, they say to become progressively greater in size, in amount, okay, because now you get an increase, you get an increase on your job, meaning you get a pay raise, or you become a manager or supervisor. So obviously that comes with a pay raise, okay. It's a transitive verb number 1, to make greater, okay, to make greater, so you become more, and the more you become, the more is required, okay. So the definition number 2, the act or process of increasing, such as addition or enlargement in size, extent, or quantity, okay. You say of increase, becoming greater, okay. So now you put in this position, all right, to become a leader. So all right, so you would have now the younger Akim, okay, they looking to be led, all right. So you now in a position, okay, you would have the lead by example, okay, because now the younger Akim, they watching you, okay, all right. So this increase the Lord will put on you, all right, to either damn you, okay, or to try you, all right. So you would have Akim, all right, who may get a promotion on their job, okay, or whether have you, all right, they would have to put in twice as much work for the Lord. You have to spend more time now, because just as much as required on you to that job, okay, more is going to be required of you doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, okay. This is 1 Corinthians 4:1. Let a man so account of us as of the ministers of Mashiach and good stewards of the mysteries of the Most High. Moreover, it is required in stewards that a man be found faithful. So when you get increase, okay, when you get increase in whatsoever dealing with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, your faith must be increased as well. You see, you must display now the characteristics of Yahweh Shem Yahushai even more. Okay? Alright? So this thing come increase, okay? Ain't just to say you get an increase, but it comes with a great requirement. It comes with great responsibilities a lot. Okay? Alright? So 1 Corinthians 3 and 7. So then neither is he that planted anything, neither is he that watered, but the Most High giveth the increase. Okay? This is it's a cross reference. Alright? They say 2 Corinthians 12 and 11, I am become a fool in glorying. Ye have compelled me, for I ought to have been commended of you, for in nothing am I behind the very chiefest apostle. Though I be nothing. See, so the point is, though I be nothing. So when the Lord increase you, you still have the point, you have to still act as though you are nothing. Okay, you can't basically say, oh, because you get increased now, you show off now. You know, you start to be puffed up and start to put on pride, because now that you get a little bit of increase, okay, whether on your job or whether among the group, okay, you must act a certain way that hey, you're untouchable. Okay, yeah, you have the display the requirement for that position. Okay, but you do not put on pride. Okay, Galatians 6 and 3. For if a man think himself to be something, when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. You see what I'm saying? So you got to put off that pride. All right, you got to put off that pride when you get in a certain position. Okay, but yeah, man. Hey, the Lord increases you. All right, either to damn you or to try you. Okay, because now when you get a position, okay, you don't want to be a brother who fall out, stop doing the work, because you're saying you have so much work on the job to do that causes you not to do the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You don't want to be that. Okay, so yeah, man. Hey, I just want to give all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai for allowing me to do this lesson. All right, so with that, Shalom and a Baba.